Today, we're going to talk about how a billionaire that most of you know achieved the earnings that got them into the Billionaires Club. However, we're not just going to focus on actions they took or the companies they built and sold. We are instead going to focus on the different ways that they earned money. You see, most of us have a problem. Most of us think that there's only one way to earn money, and that is to get a job. However, the wealthy know that there are actually 7 ways to make money. Rich people understand that putting themselves in a position where they can produce multiple streams of income through multiple methods of earning is how real wealth is made. In this video, we will explain how our billionaire celebrity used these 7 methods of earning money on their way to making their fortune so you can learn and do the same. So, who is this billionaire and how did they earn their billions? Continue on and you will find out. The first way to earn money has already been mentioned. It is earned income. This is when we receive money from working in a job. This could be low-level employees all the way to the top leadership in the company. Because earned income involves being paid to work a certain amount of time per week, earned income is essentially exchanging your time for money. This is a problem because you only have a certain amount of time in any given day, so it places a limit on your income. This type of income is highly taxed, which depending on the level on your earnings could be up to 40%. Of course, our billionaire celebrity did not start out rich. This person, like most of us, started out working in a job, in a software store, and while doing that, made money through earned income. However, this billionaire looked at earned income only as a starting point and not a long-term plan because they knew that it placed a ceiling on their income. The second way to earn income is through earning interest on money you already have. The most common way of doing this is to collect interest from your bank on the savings you have placed with them. But it can also include taking out treasury bills or government bonds. The good news is that this is a passive form of earning where you don't have to do anything. It's also very low risk too. However, that safety comes with a catch. You don't get paid much. You can expect a 1 to 4% return rate. Now, while we don't know the inner secrets of our mystery billionaires' bank accounts, we can safely assume that in the early days, they earned income from bank account interest while they worked a regular job at the software store. We can also assume that they quickly realized that, while passive and safe, interest income was not going to get them to their wealth goals. So probably, they quickly moved on to the next category of earning money. Profit income is when you sell something for a higher price than it costs you to make or buy it. This is the preferred path of the entrepreneur as they build companies that produce profit income. In the beginning, this may involve producing products yourself and then selling them. However, this model is scalable, so later on, you can have another company manufacture your products so that you can concentrate on growing your sales or developing other products where the profit income is still coming in. A very effective form of creating profit income is establishing a company that produces an online service. This eliminates the need to manufacture and ship products and is a highly scalable business model. Another benefit of starting a company and creating profit income in this way is that you can take advantage of tax breaks that are available to companies and corporations. It should be no surprise to you that our billionaire quickly figured out this method of earning money, and he figured it out early. He sold stamps door to door at a very young age. He bought the stamps and then sold them for a profit. This was an active form of profit income as he was the one knocking on doors selling the stamps. However, later in his career, one of the many companies he formed was an internet company that provided the streaming service. Once all the initial setup work was completed, this company created a passive form of profit income that was highly profitable and scalable. Defined as selling an asset that has gone up in price, capital gains income can be very lucrative. The asset being sold could be real estate, stocks, artwork, or an entire company. The capital gains income is defined as the difference between the price you paid for the asset and the price you sell it for. For example, If you bought a house for $200,000 and sold it a few years later for $300,000, you would have made $100,000 in capital gains. An advantage of capital gains income is that the taxes can be lower than other forms of income. The tax rate is typically within the 15 to 20% range depending on the amount of capital gains earned. To say that our unnamed ultra-wealthy celebrity has benefited from capital gains income in their career is an understatement. This billionaire has built and sold multiple companies for huge amounts of money. His real estate purchases are also well known to be shrewd investments, buying properties at low prices and selling them later for huge profits. Our next form of earning money is dividend income. This form of income is received from stocks. When we buy stocks, we are actually buying a small share of that company. The more stocks we buy, the greater the share we own of that company. When that company makes a profit, you get a share of the profits that is based on how many shares you own. This payment to you is called a dividend. Income coming from dividends is entirely passive, as you only have to buy the shares and watch the money come in as the company profits. Does our unknown billionaire own stocks and receive dividend income? Absolutely. This celebrity is well known for owning massive amounts of shares. How many do you think? Well, how about $1 billion of stocks in one single company? With that number of shares in just one investment, you can only imagine just how much this person receives in dividends. This is income that is typically received from buying some form of real estate and renting it out to somebody else. The type of real estate that could be residential, where a house or an apartment is rented by someone to live in. It could be commercial, where a business could rent the property, or it could be industrial, where a manufacturer could rent the building. That said, there are other ways to create rental income other than real estate. Cars, trucks, boats, and construction equipment are just a few examples of this. Now, our billionaire is a private person, but it is well known that they have purchased a broad range of real estate, spanning several property asset classes. Aside of sprawling mansions and beachfront villas, they also own a mobile home park in Texas. It's not a wild stretch to assume that this person receives rental income from one or more of those many real estate assets. Are you getting close to guessing our mystery billionaire yet? If you haven't, you will get it soon, as we're now going to drop some serious hints. Residual and royalty income is when you do some work but you continue to get paid for it afterwards. An example of this would be writing a book. Once you have written it, you have completed your work, but you continue to get royalty income as the book continues to sell. Another example is music artists, where their songs are used by music streaming platforms and they are paid the royalty each time they are played. Residual and royalty income can also be collected in various forms. For example, Star Wars royalties can come from people renting the movies, but also from Star Wars merchandise, music, or video games. Our wealthy celebrity of course receives residual and royalty income. This person has written multiple books and owns a movie distribution company. Both of these ventures produce residual and royalty income. So that was 7 ways to earn money. We now know that these are the ways that the wealthy use to achieve multiple streams of income to grow their bank balances. But what about our billionaire celebrity who has successfully used these ways of earning? Here are some more facts to help you guess who it is. Our celebrity is a man. He was fired for closing a $15,000 sale when he worked at the computer store instead of doing the cleaning, according to his boss. 2 of the companies he started are MicroSolutions and AudioNet. He created Broadcast.com, the very first online streaming company. He later sold Broadcast.com to Yahoo for $300 million in stocks. The stocks tripled soon after, making him into a billionaire. He is the proud owner of the Dallas Mavericks NBA team, which he bought for $285 million in the year 2000. So, who is our mystery billionaire? It is no other than Mark Cuban. Mark has achieved massive success and earned billions of dollars, and he has done it all through the 7 ways of earning described in this video. What is your favorite way to earn income? Where have you found the most success earning income? Feel free to respond in the comments below. Do you want to learn more about making money and learning how to have a wealth mindset? If so, click the videos on the screen.